Texas up in this thing. Need you up on this game.
Wait is over. The wait is over.
Welcome back.
This is commentary, so get out your feelings. All right. We're going to try this again, but I need to see if I can hear myself before I get started and see myself. Let me see. All right. It's still like that. Try this again, but I need to see if I can hear myself. You know what? I really don't know what the issue is, y'all. And see myself. Let me see. I don't know what the issue is. So we're going to have to cancel this live. It's still like that. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. Hi. I know you can hear me, but you can't see me really. I don't know what the issue is. So we're going to have to cancel this live. And it's so weird. Let me see. Is it better? I know you can hear me, but you can't see me really. And it's so weird. Too many people using the same. You know what? You may be right about that. So this is what I'm going to do. Internet. Yeah. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just go ahead and just do a regular upload. I'm going to record the video, do the review, and then y'all can watch it after that because I don't want to keep trying to come on and it looks okay to me on here, but then on the channel, it just looks all blurry. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a regular upload, okay? I'm so sorry that we're not able to do the regular one, but it looks horrible. It looks horrible. And like there's a whole lot of people live right now. So it could be because of that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to do the video. Watch the replay if you'd like to, okay? And I'll just have to catch y'all on tomorrow when we do Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, y'all. I'm sorry, but it is too blurry and I don't want to keep recording like that. Wait, is it getting better? Hold on. Is it getting better? Wait, it looks better to me. Okay, QK, how does it look now? Wait, is it getting better? Hold on. Is it getting better? Okay, it looks better. So we're going to roll with it. It looks better to me. Yeah, it's clear. Okay, we're going to roll with it. Okay, there is a God. I'm telling y'all. We're going to roll with it, okay? All right. Thank you so much, QK. I'm so sorry for whoever is going to watch this. I'm so sorry. Let me go ahead and let y'all know we're going to review today. This is Real Housewives of Dallas, Season 5, Episode 2. The title of this one is You Dim Some, You Lose Some, okay? Now, this is going to be my first time reviewing this particular show. Honestly, I've only caught up on episode 1 of this season. Okay. I have not gone back to look at the other ones. I really don't have the time to do that because it's 4 different seasons that I would have to go and it's just too much. So I didn't have time to do that. Okay. Now, another thing that's different is you notice that we're not going to listen to it and react to it. Okay. Now, the reason why we're not going to do that is because Bravo tried to come for the last video. Okay. And the reason why they did is because they said it was the audio. They didn't take it down. They didn't copyright. I mean, well, technically they did copyright, but they didn't strike the channel, which I'm glad about. But I was like, you know what? I could alter it and do things to make it to where I can bypass the system. But why in the hell am I going to do all that? Why am I going to waste my time constantly doing that? You pick your battles. Okay. So I'm just going to leave it alone. Okay. Y'all getting raw Nesha too. I ain't did nothing to my hair yet. It's just going to stay like it is. All right. Now we're going to get into a few notes and then I'll get into the comments. It's just a few of us and that's fine. But I'm just going to let y'all know about, you know, my thoughts regarding this episode. It was an okay episode, all right? I looked at their ratings and not the ratings for like today, but just like overall for the show. And it's not so good, okay? So I'm really not even expecting a lot of people to come on here, to be honest with you, because people, I think out of 5, it was like 2.5 stars or some shit. It was bad. Okay. Now it could be because they really don't have any sisters on there or whatever. I don't know what the reason is, but it's not really getting the love. Okay. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and get into a few of my notes. And I'm going to look back at my channel one more time. All right, and it's looking good, okay? I don't see Jada in here. I do not see Trap TV. I do see QK. Thank you. There is a God, and his name is QK. How did you do it, QK? Okay, all right. So I'm going to go ahead. I got a few clips, or yeah, not clips, but a few images from the show. And we're going to go ahead and show that. Hold on. Okay, so we started the episode off with Tiffany and Brandy. Now, don't come for me if I don't know these names. I'm starting to learn the people, okay? But we started the episode off with Tiffany and Brandy, okay? And they're having a heart-to-heart about Brandy's insensitive, the video that she made where she's kind of mocking she was mocking, you know, Asians and things like that, Chinese people, saying that their eyes are tight and stuff like that, you know. And when I talked about this, I think on one of my previous reviews, were not unrelated, okay? And I said, you know, when I listened to the video that she did, I really didn't see any harm in what she did. Okay. Now that's me. And some people probably was like, well, Nesha, it ain't had shit to do with you. She wasn't talking about black people. She was talking about this person. Now, if somebody was to say something racist like watermelon chicken and shit like that, something that'll piss a black person off, then you might feel differently. Okay. So I had to step back and really think about it. Well, just because I am not offended by what that lady said, meaning Brandy, just because I'm not offended by what she said, it does not mean that it did not offend someone else, okay? And so today, Tiffany let us know exactly why it hurt her so bad, because when she was young, she came here to the States. She didn't know a lick of English, okay? Her parents left for like 3 years, came back to get her. Actually didn't come back and get her. They sent her on a plane. And then she comes here and people are making fun of her. And that's where you have this image here. And that's where she's like, you know, like people would make fun of her eyes and stuff like that. And so that's why she really was offended when she heard that video. Okay. Even though it wasn't about her particularly, it still hurt her feelings. And then she talks about how some patients currently today are in the hospital saying that they didn't want her to be their doctor, even though is she a doctor? Or is she, I think she is a doctor, but they're saying that they don't want her to care for them because they don't want her to care for them because she is Chinese, okay? And they feel like she has the wrong, okay? Now, or the Kary of, you know, just some stupid shit, okay? Now, for a patient to tell her, I don't want you to be my doctor, that is just stupid. That is just as dumb as the damn comments that Trump made, okay? I mean, I understand it where it came from. I get it, but it's like not everybody here. The people that are here did not cause it. So let's not treat them like they're the ones that created this shit. You know what I mean? So whatever. So anyway, so she's talking about that and she's saying that so let me see. Let me remember to move these slides, child. Move these slides. Okay. So basically they're talking about that. They have their heart to heart. She ends up going back to the table where all the ladies were, and they kind of asked her like, how did everything go? And she made a comment about it was cathartic or something like that. And then I think it was Kary's like, what the hell does that mean? And she's like, it was like a cleanse to her. It really cleansed her spirit for her to be able to have that conversation. And she truly does not believe that Brandy had ill intentions when she made those comments. Okay. So that was pretty much it. Okay. So we're going to go on to the next slide. Now, this is Kameron. I think that's her name. Kameron and Court. They are actually in the process of selling their home. They had to take it off the market for a while because nobody was really trying to purchase houses. Okay. Because of all the Rona and stuff that started happening. So they took it off the market for a while. Now they're putting it back on the market. And her husband is saying, look, and this house is $4.3 million. That's a whole lot of money, right? Now, her husband is saying, look, I won't even let you know when you get an offer or when someone is interested. I'm not going to let you know because the last time the seller or the buyer pulled out, you actually was in your bed, didn't want to leave your bed for a long time. And so she's just like, I understand you want to protect me or whatever, but just please, don't keep that from me. You can be my protector as far as like somebody trying to hurt me or, something like that, but don't keep the details about the house away from me. And I was like, okay, and then she got to saying, well, when people see, the reason why she didn't want to put a sign out there is because when people see signs like for sale, they think, oh, she's broke, she's getting a divorce, things are not looking right for them, maybe the pandemic is affecting them, stuff like that. And so that's the real reason why she didn't want to put the sign out there, because of the rumors and things like that. Now, is that all that we had? Y'all know her dog Louie died. And she ended up replacing Louie. And so because Louie died there, she doesn't want to really move because then Louie's spirit is still there at the house and all of that. And I'm like, okay. I know people get attached to their dogs and things like that. So I'm just going to reserve my comment to myself. Okay, let's move on. So now we move over to, this is Deandra. Now, Deandra is here with a shaman, and now this was okay. So Deandra is Christian, and she says that Christians usually frown upon things like this because they only believe in one God. Okay, we ain't for all these different idols and spiritualities, spiritual things and whatnot. Okay, now I got what she was saying, but I get that sometimes you want to speak to a spiritual person. I don't think they all witches and things like that. I'm not one of those people, but she thinks that wherever she grew up or whoever her home-based family church or whatever, they apparently think is evil. I don't know. Anyway, child. So they're here and he does something weird, y'all. So he put this thing in her nose. Now, I don't know. I guess it didn't go all the way in her nose now that I'm looking at the picture, but puts this thing in her nose and then he either inhales or exhales. I don't know what the hell he does, but he does something. And I guess it's supposed to like take all, look at it. I guess it's supposed to like take all the stress, the anxiety. Hell, I don't know what he was taking out. Let me look and make sure it's still good. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's still good. Okay, I'm just making sure. So I don't know what that was. And I was like, well, that's weird as hell what he doing to her. During the pandemic, you going to put that thing in her nose. And if you did inhale something, why would you do that? And then he stands up and he's like blowing air like in different places. I was like, I want to see that. That's some weird shit. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. Okay, don't mean it don't work. It just mean I ain't never seen nothing like that before. So then she starts to open up and she's talking about her mom and her father's suicide. And she's talking about how she ended up having a fight with her family over the estate because apparently her dad had two wills, and it was for one will for her and then one for her stepmom and her brother. And I think it was a brother that the dad adopted or whatnot. So she ended up winning that battle, but she ended up losing that relationship with her family. And so in this episode, or not in this episode, but in this particular scene, she's talking to the shaman about that. And he's saying, in order for you to work on relationships with other people, you have to first work on the one within yourself. Okay. That's real talk right there. So, I guess she leaves this scene cleansed, mind feeling free. And she's going to do what she can to go and to make this right with her family. Okay, so we're going to move on. Now, this is Kary and Kary's daughter. Apparently, they didn't have like a really good relationship, but apparently it's starting to get better. And I want to say that Kary is going through a divorce right now, but I guess I'm still new to it, so I don't know the full deets. If y'all know it, y'all can let me know. But apparently, they had issues. Well, now she's talking about how her relationship with her daughter is much better now. And then they get into talking about all the things that are going on in the world right now, including Black Lives Matter, and how the daughter says that she can hear people, I guess, that are not Black that are using the N-word, and it's really bothering her. And then she talks about how she's out there fighting with BLM, and how I guess people are asking her, like, why are you doing that? And she says that it's because she really, I don't know, I guess she really supports it. And I thank you for supporting such things. I know people have a whole lot to say about Black Lives Matter, but the very fact that you're standing up for what's right is what I'm here for, okay? Now, I guess that's all that we talked about in this scene, y'all. They really didn't give us a whole bunch of nothing, okay? Now, let me see. Is there anything else? I mean, so much nothing that I didn't even write any notes down on this one. Let's move on. So we come over here with this. Who is this? What's her name? Deandra. Okay, Deandra. She's sitting here with her husband, and they're talking about her family. First of all, we got into the scene, and she's talking to her husband, telling him about how she what did she say? Or she doesn't, in order to get her to have sex or whatever, he has to do things around the house, okay? I guess, and you just see him like fixing on stuff, and she's kind of bossing him around or whatever. He trying to do what he can do so he can get him some, okay? So then they sit down and have a real talk, and they start talking about her family and how she really wants to, have that relationship with him. Her brother apparently has a baby now. And when she reached out to him to say, hey, congratulations or whatever on the baby, and he's like, thank you, something very dry. And, I guess it kind of hurt her feelings a little bit. But again, the way that they ended was pretty bad. So she understands why he's a little dry to her, but her husband encourages her, try to reach out, speak from your heart. If you really feel truly that you want to make this relationship work, then you're going to have to do what you have to do, whether it be via phone, email, text message, letter, whatever route you decide to take in order to make that work with your family. Do that, because obviously your heart is wanting that, okay? And I support you. Because she's like, would you help me do it? And he's like, of course, I'm down, B. So moving on. Now we are, I noticed something I had missed. We went to Tiffany's home. Before we get into this one right here, we went to Tiffany's home, and I want to say, who was it? No, it wasn't Brandy. I can't remember who it was, but two of the ladies, I want to say it was Deandra and somebody else. But they went to Tiffany's home, and Tiffany is currently working on her private label for her wine. And then she's basically, somebody made the comment that she's just a show off because she wanted to show them her closets, her house. And I'm like, I mean, if you worked your ass off to get something and your house look as beautiful as Tiffany's does, then I don't understand what the big deal is for her to show off her house. Now, she ended up going into the closet, and she has a fingerprint scanner in order to get into her closet, which I thought was excessive, but she does have little girls. And so maybe she doesn't want the little girls to go in there and mess up her stuff, child. I don't know. So anyway, so as she's going through the house and she's showing them all of this stuff, of course they like, oh my gosh, like you're sitting here bragging about the things that you have. I'm like, girl, no, she's just happy that she has the things she has, and there's nothing wrong with that. So then they start talking about Brandy in the video. She talks about how, again, she didn't feel like she had any ill intentions when she made that video. And what else? She talked about Kary and how when they were actually out and having that, I think they had like a little pool party or something like that last episode. She was talking about how Kary was really a bully to her and basically to everybody, you know, like forcing shots and stuff like that on them. And she didn't really like that. But I found that interesting because in this scene right here, she literally does the exact same thing that she said that Kary did. And that was like force, not necessarily shots. She wasn't forcing alcohol on them, but she was forcing food on everybody. Okay. So I found that interesting that she had that complaint to say about her. But during that time when they were over at her house, she did invite them to dim sum. Okay. To eat dumplings and chicken feet. Okay. I was like, hell, that does not sound like something I would want to eat, but whatever. Okay. So let's get into this scene. So now this is the actual event. This is dim sum. This is the event that she invited all the ladies to. And did I say invent or event, child? I don't know. It just sounded like it said invent. But anyway, so this is the event that everybody's at. And the ladies are really not open to the different foods that are there. But first of all, let's just get into this whole shady situation that's going on between Kary and Deandra. Now, Deandra walked into this scene and she's talking about how she walked into the scene and she's talking about how she went to go test for coronavirus and apparently she didn't have it, but you know, she was just all upset and she thought she could have it. And so then you go over to the next scene where Kary is talking to Kameron, I believe. And she's telling her, oh my gosh, she's such a hypochondriac. She's over here calling me, talking about she thinks she has it, but then she knows she doesn't have it. And she's done this several times. Now, I know people that are hypochondriac, so I do understand they can take things way out of proportion, child. They can eat, they can cough wrong, and they think that they're about to die tomorrow. So I do understand that. And I kind of got that a little bit from Deandra. However, we are in a pandemic. So it's like you want to take things like that seriously. If you think that you're not feeling good or that something's off, then you probably should get checked. And I don't know if she would constantly put herself through that trauma. I call it trauma, child. When they put that thing up your nose and they swirling it around, that's traumatizing. Okay. I don't want to do this shit again. But the very fact that she has to keep doing that in order to find out means she thinks she could possibly have it. So I was like, oh, okay, Kary, I'm watching you. So it was just like back and forth of Kary like throwing shade towards Deandra, and then Deandra like throwing shade back a little bit towards her. There was a time, and I don't think did I put that clip in here? Nah, I didn't put that clip in here. I didn't put that clip in here. But there was, they did something. What is it called? I wrote it down. It's called Gun Bay. No. Gun Bay is Cheers. It was called Hung Bao. I think that's what it's called. But it had a red envelope and it was kind of going around the table and everybody's just basically telling them, you know, I guess something. It was like, tell me something about your life. So Tiffany spoke and she talked about how she only sees her kids for like 2 hours due to the pandemic. Okay. And she just talks about how she really misses that time with them and stuff like that. Then we move on to, is it Stephanie? Who is it right here next to Tiffany? I don't know who that is. Anyway, so then we go, because I think this is Cameron's friend. And then this is Kary, okay? And this right here is Deandra. And this one is Kameron, okay? So anyway, so when we got over to Kary, she talks about how she's a great friend. She's loyal. But the whole time, Deandra was shading her, saying, no, you're not a good friend. No, you're not loyal. Then Deandra starts talking about growth and how she's trying to be more tender. And then Kary is like, well, no, I don't know. Good luck with that because you ain't really tender. So I was just like, it's just a little light shade. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing too crazy, but I was like, okay, obviously y'all got some issues. Okay, y'all got some issues. Okay, now, now mind you, this is like 10 o'clock in the morning, and all Kameron can think about is these damn these the chicken feet. Okay, the chickens, the poor little chickens that had to lose their feet. That's all she could think about this whole time. She wasn't interested. She did not eat that chicken feet. Okay. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. The shit don't look appealing to me. And then when you have to give me something and give me instructions behind it, I kind of get funny about that, right? I don't like to eat food that have meat in it. I mean, not meat, but that have bones in it already, okay? So you're gonna give me something like this. You talk about, oh yeah, high in collagen, okay, whatever. That's cool. I can find that shit somewhere else. I could probably go buy that shit out the store. You know what I mean? I don't want to eat this. You gonna give me this and it look all sopped up or whatever, but I'm not eating that. It don't look appealing to me. And then you tell me, well, it comes full of bones in them. They're soft bones, but as you eat them, you need to spit the bones out. I'm like, see, baby, that's coming with too many instructions that I'm really not here for. Okay. So anyway, so all of the ladies pretty much tried it, but I think Kameron was not here for it. Okay. She had standards and she wasn't going for it. But other than that, y'all, I really think that was it. If I had to rate this, hold on. Let me see. Let me make sure I did not forget anything. Because I want to say if I had to rate this one, yeah, that was pretty much it, y'all. It wasn't a whole lot. I give this one I'd probably get this one like a 4. You know what I mean? Because it really didn't give me a whole lot. It was kind of very lackluster tonight, okay? But it's okay. I'm going to keep watching it. And if y'all interested, you know, we can keep reviewing it. But back, I'm going to get into the comments and look and see what QK and what Jada said. But just to let y'all know, I'm going to have to go back to doing the videos this way because I'm not finna risk fighting with these folks because they're saying that they don't want the audio in the video. Okay, so let me see. Let me take this off the screen. Okay. And that's pretty much it, y'all. Okay. Okay, what? It says Potomac wasn't good until the last season. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, it's what I tried to explain last week with my Asian friends when Tiffany pointed it out. Tiffany is a doctor, but her accent is kind of annoying squeaky. Kameron is so extra Barbie. Yeah, she does give me Barbie vibes. She absolutely does. Is he giving Deandra a nose colonic irrigation? Is that what it's called? I don't know what the hell that was. I was like, why is he putting that in her nose? And then I want to say like he sucked some air in. That's what I thought I saw. I was like, that is nasty. It was clear last year Kary's Kary's marriage was dodgy. Okay, so she did have got a divorce. That's a big table at Tiffany's. That's not Tiffany's table. That's not Tiffany's table. This is the restaurant. Okay, that's not Tiffany's table. I didn't put that image in here for some reason. Fingerprint might be for break-ins. Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that. I never eat chicken feet. Oh hell no. I was like, and at 10 o'clock in the morning at that. I was just about to text you and find out if you were still having problems. Shake my head. YouTube did not send me an alert for the second live. I guess that's to be expected because I was live and then I got off and then I went live again. So I don't know. Maybe they figured you only get one for the day. And on top of that, like I literally almost canceled the whole live. Like at the last minute when I decided to look over here, is when I saw that it was actually working, because I wasn't going to keep it up. It was just too bad. Deandra was in hospital not long ago. Okay, well, see, hey, please make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, it's not too many people in here tonight. Hi. Nice to see you again. Okay, so them Dallas homes are huge. Texas homes can be huge. Let's see. Period. Texas is big. Okay, let's see. Kameron is cuckoo funny. Yeah, I like Kameron, right? She was still focused on the chicken feet, and I ain't mad at it. She put that shit right on that floor like you're gonna eat foot. Now, let me ask you this. Did y'all watch the show? Might dissolve theirs. Thank you. Chickens and barbie vibes. Okay, colonic irrigation is cleaning your poop out. Colonic. I get hell. Anyway, so did y'all watch the show? Let's see, is there power work going on with Deandra wanting her inheritance? I don't know. I watched half of it by the time you first came on. I just finished it off while I waited. I've not seen the show yet. Tomorrow we'll see it. Okay. All right, y'all. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. We'll see if I keep doing this live, because thank y'all for being here. But if people don't want to see it, it'll just be us. And if y'all want to just do that, we can just do that, but whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and get off because my husband is getting ready to leave and he's gonna be gone for a while. So while meaning possibly 30 days. Wow. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off. You see it first. I swear StreamYard gotta get better with the Cummins child. Yeah, it takes a while. Her mother won't give her the money until she passes away. What? So that is the issue that she's having with her mom? This is why I get so upset, because I wish that I could have the time to go back and be able to put all the damn pieces together, but I don't. It can build steam as you keep doing them. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. And Jada, I'm gonna get on you, girl. I went to your channel and I was like, Jada said she haven't done videos in a while. What the hell? What is a while? Girl, I went to your channel and said the last video you did was 7 months ago, Jada. So, girl, you gotta come back. D wants cash. Deandra, yeah. Damn. Her mother is loaded. Wow. Yeah, I don't know why these comments are so slow, but you know what? It's no different than when you're doing videos in OBS, because in OBS it's just as bad. Like there's a delay and it's called latency, normal latency, high latency, low latency, some shit latency. And basically, if you want the quality to be good, then you might have to, it's kind of like the balance. If you want this good, then this possibly is gonna be bad. And so I kind of expected the delay, but god dang, this is a huge delay. However, I am happy that I got this review out the way, so that way I can go ahead and end it. And then I'm gonna see y'all on tomorrow anyway, because we're gonna do Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Mama D is the best on the show, by the way. Okay. I told you it had been a minute. It was because I had custody of my nephew's daughter because the mother was crazy and he needed help raising her. Wow. Thank you for being an angel in that baby's life. Man, how old? How old is the daughter? Girl, I'm talking about being busy and having other type of the obligations. Like I'm getting ready to be busy again, which is why I was kind of slow in releasing content. You know, I did take my break, but then when I came back, it was kind of not inconsistent. It was inconsistent. And that's because I'm in school so the way I can finish my bachelor's, just because that's a personal goal. I want to get it done by any means necessary. Luckily, I'm able to get it done while I'm at home. But, you know, it's a whole lot of reading, okay? A whole lot of, you know, doing that. And then you have the kids, okay? Then you have dogs, and then you have husband gone. And it's just like a whole lot. I don't think Kary is getting a divorce. Her husband is just stingy with the money. Oh, okay. Thank you, Irving. And her mom doesn't want her. What it says, and her mom doesn't want her to blow the lot. I can see that. I can see that because some people tend to start blowing money whenever they got it. So once he got better and healed and then got back to working again, he has had her back. So now I'm ready to return. I got tired of having baby in my videos. Wait a minute. So the baby was like, how old? You didn't tell me. Or you can send me a message and tell me how old if you don't want to say it. She's 18 months as of Sunday. So she has 9 months when he was first working and being a single. Oh, she was 9 months when he was working. Oh, when he first working and being a single dad. So I was watching her, but then his baby mama harmed him, and I had wait, what? And I had her at 11 months until a month ago. Oh Lord, I get slave vibes from him with how he was with Kary. Okay, so I'm gonna see him this season possibly. It's time to get back into the swing of things, child. Absolutely, girl. Maybe we can collaborate on some stuff too. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I do thank you guys for coming out. I am so sorry that, I don't know what I'm apologizing for here. I didn't do nothing. Apparently, YouTube and the quality or whatever sucked, but it should have been like this and it wasn't. Okay, so I had to end that live and create another one. But for you guys that did come out, thank you so much, Jada, QK, and I don't know who else is on here. You didn't say anything, but it's cool. Thank y'all so much for coming out. I will be back on tomorrow. Okay. And tomorrow we will be reviewing Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Again, it will not be the reaction video that we were doing because I don't want to fight with these people. Okay. So right after Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, y'all, it's going to be so late. I think it comes on at like 9 o'clock. So if anything, I'm not even expecting y'all to be here, to be honest with you. I'm probably just going to go live, do the video, put it up. Or I may even just like do the video, just record it and put it up. I don't know. Y'all just let me know what y'all want to do. And I'll put it out or I'll go live, whatever. If y'all are up, it's cool. If not, then we can just do the video. Because I know QK, it'll be late for you. And I'm not sure what your time zone is, Jada. But you know what I mean. Let's see. Yes, he wouldn't even give Kary money to send her daughter to fashion camp. Damn. Where is Kary from, y'all? It's why Kary wants her own career and for her children to have theirs. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes, I'll collab with you. You know I'm down. Hey, turn up. Have a great day. Okay, yes, have a great day, everyone. It says, if I can't make it, Nesha, I will watch it the next day and put my comments in the comments. Absolutely. I know you're good for it. So, let me see. It's 10:15 my time, okay? So, all right, y'all. Thank you so much to the people, again, that came out. Thank you so much. So sorry we had the lag in the beginning. However, we are here now. I got it done. And so please don't forget to tune in on tomorrow. And we will be reviewing Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. All right. And I see 4 comments. I'm Eastern time. Okay. So wait, Eastern. Is that like an hour before me? Jada, watch it from the start. You'll see the craziness. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Y'all have a really good night. And until next time, y'all. Bye.
I'm ready to go. This tea is super hot. I'm about to go.